We're going to practice 4 algebra questions that most students should know by the end of grade 3. I understand that math can be challenging to tackle alone. This channel is here to support and assist you or your child in learning math. What you'll need: a pencil, download our video worksheet, link in the comments, or use your own piece of paper, and time to use your brain, so no calculators are allowed. Here's a look at 4 algebra questions that we're going to solve. Feel free to pause and solve the question on your own first, or watch Ms. John guide you through the solutions. Feel free to use the timestamp below to go directly to the answer key. Question number 1, matching. We're going to match the left column with the right column. And remember, don't forget to download the video worksheet to help you solve for the answer. The first row in the left column represents greater than. The second row in the left column represents less than. If the opening starts from the left, means left end. So right where that arrow is pointing, that point starts from the left side and opens out towards the right side. Therefore, that represents less than. And that leaves the last row in the left column means equal to. Question number 2, matching. So what you're going to do is you're going to match the left column with the right column. So you're going to determine, is 74 greater than or less than 89? And then you're going to determine what is the sign and how is it going to be written. The opening is going to open towards the right side, or is the opening going to go towards the left side, or is it going to be equal to? You got this. Answer: 74 is less than 89, so therefore the symbol that we're going to use is this one. So remember, if the opening starts from the left side, then that represents less than. So the answer is less than. 33 and 33. 33 is the same number, so therefore it's equal to. So the answer is equal to. And then we have 19 and 12. So 19 is bigger than 12. This is the symbol that represents greater than. And again, the answer is greater than. Question number 3, matching. We're going to match the left column with the right column. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the first row, and then you're going to solve for the answer of 7 plus 5, then solve for the answer of 4 plus 6, and then once you find the answer for each, you're going to determine which answer is representing greater than, less than, or equal to. So are the answers for 7 plus 5 and 4 plus 6 representing greater than? Do they represent less than? Or do they represent equal to? And then you're going to do the same thing for the remaining rows. You got this. Answer. So what we're going to do is we're going to first solve for the answer. In order to do that, we're going to draw a rough box. And in that rough box, we're going to write 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 equals 12. So now we got to determine, what does 4 plus 6 equal? So let's draw a rough box. And in that rough box, we're going to write 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 equals 10. So when we're looking at the two numbers 12 and 10, we can see that 12 is greater than 10. Therefore, the answer is greater than. And don't forget, this is the symbol for greater than. Now let's determine the next row. So what does 13 minus 5 equal? So let's draw a rough box. And in that rough box, we're going to write 13 minus 5. 13 minus 5 equals 8. So now let's determine 5 plus 3. So let's draw a rough box, and in that rough box, we're going to write 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 equals 8. So we could see that both the answers gave us 8. Therefore, we can state that that means equals to. So therefore, we're going to draw the symbol that represents equal to. So now let's do the last column. So we're going to do 16 divided by 4. So let's first draw a rough box, and in that rough box, we're going to write 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4 equals 4. Now we're going to determine 5 times 3. So let's draw a rough box, and in that rough box, we're going to write 5 times 3. 5 times 3 equals 15. So that means 4 is lower than 15. So that's going to represent less than. So therefore, we're going to draw the symbol that represents less than. Question number 4. We're going to read data. So we're going to answer these 3 questions. What is the title of the graph to your left? How many students like to eat dumplings? What is the least food type that students like to eat for breakfast? Answer. So for A, what is the title of the graph? The title of the graph is Favorite Breakfast Foods. Now B, how many students like to eat dumplings? Based on the graph, there are 20 students who like to eat dumplings for breakfast. What is the least food type that students like to eat for breakfast? Based on the graph, the least favorite food type for students to eat for breakfast is bagels. Here's the answer key. If you got an answer wrong, use a timestamp to go back and check your solution. Good job at taking ownership over your education. You did it! See you in the next video.